We live, we live.
You want to see the recap? I don't, but for you maybe.
Yeah.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man.
That
The
man.
world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all
That's that
because
nigga, the
of the
key
Death
race,
Stranding.
right? No.
The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side.
Oh, that's that fat
We call
nigga.
these entities
Yes.
beached things. When they came into contact with the living,
Bitch.
the result was instant annihilation. Avoid us, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both Timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble. The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again,
His mom.
providing a future for all humankind.
That's showing him carrying his mom to the incinerator.
However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique power to repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America.
Repatriate means like he could die and come back to life. Because
That's his power.
no, he would go to the beach, but he would come back from the beach.
Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phosmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together.
He didn't like to be touched. That's why he had acid, phosmophobia.
By extending the Cairo network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam.
Bridget's daughter, she's not real. Amelie, that's who we're looking at is Amelie, but Amelie is really Bridget. Bridget is here on Earth, but on the beach, she's Amelie. The beach is like death.
And I was the one with the pretty dress on.
The red dress, yeah.
Yeah.
We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Die Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling your final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou.
You understand? He's made up of dead people. That's why he's called Dead Man. Because he was born artificially. That's why he said, of course, and over the courses of my life, was a recipient of numerous organ transplants.
You know people do that? They keep on doing
Mama and Lakma were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body.
Whoa.
So one eye is blue, one eye is brown. So Lakna and Mama. Lakna can have the blue eye, Mama can have the brown eye. Or vice
I've
versa.
never seen them though.
Heartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the death stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam.
He's looking for his family, his wife, on the beach.
Oh, I think I've seen them before.
Yeah, you seen him.
That he be coming back to life.
And he falls on pillows.
Oh,
Fragile.
I know Frank
Leader of the
Johnny.
private delivery outfit, Fragile Express. Exposure to time caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sis, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop him from achieving your goal. The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built. But your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding. A secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time. And the terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA. And as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB.
Yeah, the incinerator. But he didn't.
You removed the child from the pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished without so much as a trace.
That's why I don't understand how is it too. Now that you brought up. That's a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Sends chills to my soul. Of course, we're putting this on like easy. Like what? Log in at launch, share everything. Enemies encounter animation. I don't know. We have to wait for those. We're gonna have to wait for these too, because I don't know.
Subtitles on, right? Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's on. Wow, they got quality of performance. I think we're gonna do performance. That's, yeah. My birthday is today. That's crazy. Whilst dooms can affect mostly anyone who's born with the constellations with greater connection on the beach, including Cancers, Pisces, are said to be more sustainable to develop the conditions. It's believed that such individuals are fated to walk the path fought with disquiet and over and turmoil. This is the company logo, Kojima. Like behavior?
Yeah.
Like Rockstar, yeah. That's awesome. There once was an explosion. A bang that echoed around the world. A phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Beach things, BT, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into the midst. When they came into contact with the living, the result was an instant annihilation, a void out. Since most could neither see or sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. Cities became isolated, and humanity crept towards extinction. To unite what was left of America, a porter named Sam forged a bond with bridge babies called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together they journeyed the west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the Chiral network. Throughout the Chiral network. But on the day that the United Cities of America celebrated the national rebirth, Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. Though the UCA officially attempted to track them down, the pair whereabouts remain unknown. "11 months later."
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts, they come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my soul connection to the outside world, and I know they'll be back again today.
-61.
Well, still like what?
Someone, do I deserve what I've got? Now the crazy system starting to trust and the fear switching sides. I only live in dollars worth of stuff, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become?
They took real pictures from her.
-61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and told numbers never really liked. The way they think of us and time again.
These are from that crater.
Where is it that I belong?
That's a ladder. I'm excited. Thank you.
Because I'm engaged with it, like it's sci-fi. They should make a movie.
Wow, look how clear it looks,
Yeah.
bro. So you thought it was a picture. That's gameplay.
Wow.
That's Sam.
Yes, to say.
Wow.
Baby.
He sleep.
I can't believe. Oh, you might be wrong.
-61. We cut the days like windows and the sun's outside. I see the world like this, lose at the choices and what is right. Make the worst mistake
Wow, look at the
one.
jacket.
Play
It's floating. They gonna let me play?
Okay, time to
Wow. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
You got let me see. Yeah. Hold that one. Okay. Grab it. Okay, there we go. Not so hard. Okay.
Aw. Hi, baby.
Hello.
Hi, Sue. Oh, give me baby fever. I miss my babies. Like, what make me shake out like that? That's how you shake it.
Let's go home and get you fed.
So it's home. Wow, that music is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. Wow. Oh, you can still hold the strap. Oh my God, look how far we have to go. Oh, oh, they got us with the supplies too. How do you pull it out? How do you... I guess we're gonna walk this way. Wow. Oh. Buddy. Yeah. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro.
Easy does it. So,
Yeah. I don't even know.
Dang, look, what's going on?
Oh, they said it's the wrong way. No fucking way I gotta go down there. Guess so.
I would load back up.
Oh, that sun is kind of blinding.
definitely don't want to fall here. Dude,
Oh, no.
You almost died?
No, just having a baby. I had to look, like, just having a baby in front of you
Oh, no.
is just, it's just crazy.
It was only like that.
You know how long this game's gonna take me to complete? I can't believe it went from CGI just straight to gameplay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what did you do?
Uh, like, like a cutscene.
Oh,
So you thinking it's a cutscene, but it's not.
yeah. I don't know, they still got the raccoon here.
Yeah.
Yeah, those doors are open.
Ew. Spiders? No, I don't want to have bad dreams. So.
This one got your mom. Oh my god, it's so big! That baby just chilled.
Well, we're pretty far from home.
Yeah. I told you gotta sit back.
I feel that. Pretty damn shaky.
Sorry.
You good? In this game, you have earthquake.
Nothing to see here.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that's very bad.
Seen it?
It's pretty bad.
Whoa! Whoa! That's different. Oh, that's different.
Oh, this is when they wanted us to make him sound
Okay,
better.
you're all right.
The gateway measured 7 on the G scale.
Ooh.
Yeah, my Steam Deck could never.
Oh, yeah.
Look at them rock. You can see the dust of the sneakers.
Yeah, they might as well put it on the new one too. That
Great. Rain. Gotta
Oh
move.
shit, rain. Oh, now you see how they want to show off the weather? Yo, this game is. So what? They gonna show it muddy? Hell yeah! Why not? It's gonna be harder to climb in the mud, right?
oh yeah.
Fully mud right here. And look, it raining harder. Wow. Damn. Yo, they unrealistic. In a rocky place like this, why would it be mud? Oh, it doesn't.
Under the sand.
I'm just saying, like, this feel like a dry part of the state.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I get what you saying. Wow, look at that.
Oh, to bring you down?
Yeah, but I'm holding the 2-back button.
Almost there.
Oh, this is how you use it. So you use this menu to quickly select between weapons and tools. Use the right knob, then use L1 to circle through options. Press X to equip it. Oh shit, we got weapons? Man, Mo, they did too much. I just seen a fifth, a climbing anchor, a ladder, a climbing anchor, a ladder. I don't need a ladder.
Can't go back up?
Nah, you wouldn't pick it up. But you could, but it probably would just destroy it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another song. It's by Woodkid. Wow, this is where he lived.
Oh, the 50,000 rainbow. That is so cute. The BT.
Uh-huh. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? Oh, it's just like make them scared. It's fake. It's fake.
It's a illusion.
Just fake. Yeah.
It's a
Look, you
disguise.
see? Yeah. Like, yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's for them to walk.
A big one too.
Fragile. Of course she'll be there. I know it. Oh, she got her own little babies? Oh, that's so cute.
The doc said. Start up like fighting.
Who's that?
He seriously don't know Fragile?
Who are you?
Oh, it's been 11 months, so you haven't seen him.
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
That's not a good thing, because he left from them.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why he said, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God.
Oh, it just said on the first time to do it. In the corpus, you can review the story so far, examine terminology, check the controls, browse the gameplay tips, and corpus is divided into various tabs. Use L and R1 to circle through it.
Track us down.
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south.
You understand? To get away.
You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
Cause she could
My
teleport.
jumping days are behind me.
You say she could jump.
Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call
Wow, look, the syndrome caused by performing repeated jumps to the beach. While it is clear that the syndrome is brought about by the accumulated strain that multiple jumps place on the body, the exact cause are unknown, and no treatment has yet been developed. It is still possible that performing jumps while suffering from the syndrome, but doing so puts one's life at risk. Okay.
it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Oh, her hair moves.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record.
You see?
You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset.
You see?
Oh.
You'll have to work it out.
Louis Bridges asked.
Sam,
It was
you
made
brought
in there.
America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm
Wow.
afraid Death Stranding is far from over.
Lake Knox City, I know these places.
Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And
Oh,
that's not all. Die Hardman is not the president of the UCA anymore.
wow.
In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, APAS 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out
The Atomic Box.
Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on young reporters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Oh, we could actually pay. Why me?
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
That was one reason you got more.
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT. Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Guess that makes sense. Something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory?
Mm-hmm.
Taking control, claiming it for their own?
Yeah,
Sam, it's not like that.
it is like that, though.
They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges,
I saw him get
the
off.
UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
You want to clear that?
Yeah, because I said I wouldn't do it.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
What about Lulu? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? With babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
I wouldn't trust nobody with my fucking kid. But she just said he'll be another story, and they wanted to destroy Lo. Episode 1. Sam. Yeah, she put me on dirty ass clothes.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a leg. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the Chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first job is C1, Ciudad Nueva del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up. Return to the menu when everything looks good to go. Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location. When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Delivery route finalized.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges south of that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you?
That's just for you to know. Don't you like my kid?
Now he wants to cheat.